Is the House Speaker, Nancy Pelosi. Thank you so much. It's nice to see you in person as we come out of the pandemic. I want to start where I just left off and the news about the Justice Department during the Trump administration. Subpoenaed Apple for data from Democratic members of the House Intelligence Committee, their staff, some of their families. So do you know how many members had their data subpoenaed? Any subpoenaed for you or from you or your staff?
Well, good morning. Congratulations to you on the show. And before I answer that, I just want to say I'm wearing orange because this is the color of gun violence prevention. Last night, while we were having a moment of silence for those who had 49 people who were victims of the Pulse assault, other mass shootings were happening across the country. So as we talk about all of these issues, about infrastructure and about commission and about data mining and the rest, every day, every morning, every night, we are not forgetting these victims. When I visited Pulse at the time of the shooting, the families came together and said, stop this from happening. When they visited Washington following that horrible thing, they said, stop this from happening for other people's families to go through what we're going. That was from the families and then some of the victims who survived that. So again, for us, we are not going away until we can get legislation passed. We have in the House, hopefully in the Senate, it's bipartisan in the nation, that we would have background checks to prevent guns from getting in the hands of those who should not have them. Now, will that cover everything? No, but it goes a very long way, and it prevented millions of gun purchases not to happen up until now. Now we have to expand it to include internet sales and gun shows and the rest.
And you've done your job on that in the House. The question is the 50-50 Senate, which we can get to.
This is like our prayer morning and night and our actions all day. So I can't go even to talk about anything else.
Understand.
Without saying that death in these families, it just has, deaths in these families must stop. So in terms of the data mining, what the Republicans did, what the administration did, the Justice Department, the leadership of the former president, goes even beyond Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon had an enemies list. This is about undermining the rule of law. And for this attorneys general, Barr and Sessions, at least two, to say if they didn't know anything about it is beyond belief. So we will have to have them come under oath to testify about that. Now, how could it be that undermining the rule of law, undermining the separation of power of the executive branch and the legislative branch, and having these just data mining is something new in terms of where technology has taken us, but not new in terms of something that should never have happened.
Do you think it's limited just to the members we
don't know. That's why we'll have to, of course, the Inspector General's report is very important, but it is not a substitute for what we must do in the Congress. And I know that the Senate has called for some review. We will certainly have that in the House of Representatives.
So you said that both the former Attorney General Barr and Sessions, they have said that they didn't know anything about this. So has Rod Rosenstein.
And Rosenstein as well.
Who was the Deputy Attorney General. If you don't see them voluntarily on Capitol Hill, will you subpoena them?
Well, let's hope that they will want to honor the rule of law. This is, the Justice Department has been rogue under President Trump. Understand that in so many respects. This is just another manifestation of their rogue activity. The others were perpetrated by the attorneys general, but this is one that they claim no knowledge of. How could it be that there could be an investigation of other members in the other branch of government and the press and the rest too? And the attorneys general did not know. So who are these people, and are they still in the Justice Department? And again, this is just out of the question, no matter who's president, whatever party, this cannot be the way it goes.
That's true.